Welcome to our YouTube channel, your gateway to the world of management sciences made simple. Whether you're a student, professional, or just curious about the fascinating world of management, you're in the right place. Join us on this knowledge journey.
This material is from book Total Quality Management. I am here to explain Chapter 3, which is the customer satisfaction.
Customer satisfaction. The most important asset of any organization is its customers. An organization's success depends on how many customers it has, how much they buy, and how often they buy. Customers that are satisfied will increase in number, buy more, and buy more frequently. Satisfied customers also pay their bills promptly, which greatly improves cash flow, the lifeblood of any organization. Who is the customer? There are two distinct types of customers, external and internal. An external customer can be defined in many ways, such as the one who uses the product or service, the one who purchases the product or service, or the one who influences the sale of the product or service. For instance, McDonald's determined the customer to be the child when they introduced their Happy Meals. The child never paid for the meals, but the child influenced the sale. Oftentimes, parents purchase mobile phones, and yet the teenage children use the mobile phones. The identity of the external customer is not always easy to determine. Customer perception of quality. An American Society for Quality survey on end-user perceptions of important factors that influenced purchases showed the following ranking. 1. Performance. 2. Features. 3. Service. 4. Warranty. 5. Price. 6. Reputation. Performance. Performance involves fitness for use, a phrase that indicates that the product and service is ready for the customer's use at the time of sale. Features. Identifiable features or attributes of a product or service are psychological, time-oriented, contractual, ethical, and technological. Features are secondary characteristics of the product or service. Service. An emphasis on customer service is emerging as a method for organizations to give the customer added value. However, customer service is an intangible that is made up of many small things, all geared to changing the customer's perception. Price. Today's customer is willing to pay a higher price to obtain value. Customers are constantly evaluating one organization's products and services against those of its competitors to determine who provides the greatest value. Reputation. Most of us find ourselves rating organizations by our overall experience with them. Total customer satisfaction is based on the entire experience with the organization, not just the product. Feedback. Customer feedback must be continually solicited and monitored. Customers continually change. They change their minds, their expectations, and their suppliers. Customer feedback is not a one-time effort, it is an ongoing and active probing of the customer's mind. Focus groups. Customer focus groups are a popular way to obtain feedback, but they too can be very expensive. These groups are very effective for gathering information on customer expectations and requirements. Surveying a focus group is a research method used to find out what customers are really thinking. A group of customers is assembled in a meeting room to answer a series of questions. Employee feedback. Employees are often an untapped source of information. Companies are listening more to the external customer but still are not listening to employees. Employees can offer insight into conditions that inhibit service quality in the organization. Employee groups can brainstorm ideas to come up with solutions to problems that customers have identified. Using customer complaints. For the most part, the information on feedback given in the previous section is proactive. Although complaints are reactive, they are very vital in gathering data on customer perceptions. A dissatisfied customer can easily become a lost customer. Many organizations use customer dissatisfaction as the primary measure to assess their process improvement efforts. Service quality. Strategies that have produced significant results in production are often harder to implement in a service environment. Thanks to the teachings of Deming, Uran, and others, significant strides have been made in manufacturing. The same results have been slower in service organizations or service activities in manufacturing.
Organization. To ensure the same level of quality for all customers, the organization must record and then communicate to its employees the directions for all tasks. A service quality handbook should be created with a description of each service quality standard. Communicating the service quality standard for each task can be done by formal training, videos, personal coaching, or meetings. Customer care. An organization should revolve around a customer, because customers are the key to any business. A customer, any customer, should be valued and treated like a friend. Responses to customer complaints should be immediate and should be more than the customer expected to receive. Communication. An organization's communication to its customers must be consistent with its level of service quality. A customer will become dissatisfied if there is a difference between what has been advertised and what has been received. An organization communicates to its customers in many subtle ways. Frontline people, customers, are the most valuable asset of any company and should not be referred to employees who have not been properly trained to handle their complaints. Only the best employee is worthy of a company's customers. Translating needs into requirements. The Kano model, which is shown in Figure 3-8, conceptualizes customer requirements. The model represents three major areas of customer satisfaction. The first area of customer satisfaction, represented by the diagonal line, represents explicit requirements. TQM Exemplary Organization, Merrill Lynch Credit Corporation, MLCC, offers real estate and securities-based consumer credit products including home financing, personal credit, investment financing, and commercial real estate financing to primarily affluent individuals. About 90% of its approximately 830 employees, known as partners, are located in MLC's Jacksonville, FL headquarters. Comment card. A low-cost method of obtaining feedback from customers involves a comment card, which can be attached to the warranty card and included with the product at the time of purchase. The intent of the card is to get simple information, such as name, address, age, occupation, and what influenced the customer's decision to buy the product. However, there is very little incentive for buyers to respond to this type of card, and the quality of the response may not provide a true measure of customers' feelings. Generally, people respond only if something very good or very bad has happened. Comment cards are also used in the hospitality industry. Restaurants and hotels provide them at the ends of tables and in hotel rooms. They can even be found on the bottom of restaurant sales receipts. Often, free meals or hotel stays are provided to rectify a poor experience noted on a comment card. Free meals and hotel stays can generate significant customer loyalty provided the organization also fixes the problem. Customer questionnaire. A customer questionnaire is a popular tool for obtaining opinions and perceptions about an organization and its products and services. However, they can be costly and time-consuming. Surveys may be administered by mail or telephone. In the form of questionnaires, the customer is asked to furnish answers relating to the quality of products and services. Most surveys ask the customer to grade the question on a 1 to 5 scale or a 1 to 10 scale, where the highest number typically has a description like highly satisfied. One of the reasons the 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 scale is used is because it easily produces a metric. For example, see Figure 3-4, the Spouse Satisfaction Survey. Although the 1 to 5 scale is a typical approach to surveys, it probably is not entirely effective. It does not tell the surveyor how important trash removal is relative to other qualities, nor does it tell the surveyor what the spouse wants or expects. See Figure 3-5 for a better way to do a spouse satisfaction survey. Although the most detailed and most useful information may come from a mail survey, the results are usually not representative of a normal population. This result occurs because the only people who will take the time to fill out a survey are those who feel very strongly about a subject and, therefore, tend to be biased. To further enhance a mail survey, the survey may be followed up with a phone call to non-responses. To make surveys more useful, it is best to remember 8 points. 1. Clients and customers are not the same. 2. Surveys raise customers' expectations. 3. How you ask a question will determine how the question is answered. 4. The more specific the question, the better the answer. 5. You have only one chance and only 15 minutes. 6. The more time you spend in survey development, the less time you will spend in data analysis and interpretation. 7. Who you ask is as important as what you ask. 8. Before the data are collected, you should know how you want to analyze and use the data.